to the Beyond Sports Podcast. At this point in time, we'd like to welcome our special guest. He doesn't really need much of an introduction. He's a vet to the game. He's been playing ball for a long time. Everyone knows about Aaron, but everyone who truly knows him, we call him Big Reed. Today, we'd like to kick off this episode with just a few questions, man. A few questions. I know you got a busy schedule ahead of you, but just asking, what made you join the career that you joined, and what are some motivations that keep you going to today? What are some things that drive you? What are some things that make you you? Like, what are some hidden talents that you have that that people don't know about, that you feel that your fans should know about?
Okay, that's a good question. So I started playing football, I would say 2014. Without saying my age, I was 27 years old at the time. And I was just working out. I didn't really play back in high school or nothing like that. I tried a little bit. I was a smaller guy. So I wrestled. I wrestled all the way to junior high in high school. And I think I wrestled at like 98. It was the smallest you can wrestle. So that just gives you an example of how small I was in high school. So after high school, college, and after college, well, I learned a lot of my workout stuff in college, just hanging out with the athletes and stuff. But I was still a smaller guy, so over the years of learning how to work out and eat and protein, and a lot of the stuff I learned. One of my dudes is a boxing trainer, and my other dude is a personal fitness. So just hanging with them, lifting what they lift. They lifting crazy. I'm trying to keep up with them. So over the years of that, I ended up putting on weight, and I was actively working out. I had left the gym one day. I went to Kroger's. I'm going to Kroger's by my mom's house, and there was a guy. I got a big Batman tattoo across my chest. I think I had on like a tank top. It was showing or whatever. But anyway, he was a Batman fan. We talking about Batman, and he looked like you play football like you. I'm like, nah, bro. I hoop. I hoop growing up. I wrestle, whatever. But no, I don't really play football. I watched the NFL, but no. So he invited me out to play football at a park. They was practicing at a park. It ended up being the Toledo Raiders. I want to say this is 2014 maybe. And I went out to practice. Had never really played since little league, small, high school probably. I don't even know. But I just ended up catching on. Like I said, I'm always a fan. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, by the way. So I watched football. I just wasn't playing. So to get out there and my first practice went well, and everybody was like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?" So it just built from there. I kept going to practice. I kept working, and fast forward till now, I never stopped. I never stopped working. I never stopped learning the game. I still practice the same way. I still approach every game the same way. So it's just what got me into it. I would have to say my dude Jay Will, Jimmy. He the one that asked me to come out. So that's what started my football career. For a semi-pro, I started a flag after that. After I got my feet wet, I was playing cornerback at the time. So I started playing flag. That started, everything. Coaching, all of that branched off from just a simple run to Kroger's, man. And my dude, Jay Will, was working in the meat department, and he invited me out to play, and it's been love ever since. I fell in love with the game that first practice, man. And that's where my name came from. I didn't know, I knew who Ed Reed was. The resemblance didn't matter because I didn't play football. But with the resemblance, and then when I started coming downhill, hitting, the speed, a lot of the comparisons came later. You know what I'm saying? Work ethic and just leadership, and a lot of the tenacity that come with the game. I just started to embody the nickname. So it stuck. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my motivation to keep playing now, my motivation, I would say, would have to be my dad. He passed away in 2007, and he never got to see me play or be that good. You know, I wasn't a really an athlete. I was fast. I hooped a little bit, but I didn't do nothing with it. So my motivation now that I keep playing for now is because I know that he would have wanted me, to play. He would have wanted to see what I'm doing. And that's part of it. And the other part is just going into coaching it, just trying to pass it down. Like I'm in my veteran stages of playing to me. You know what I'm saying? So now my motivation comes from when I hit that game, when I put my helmet on and I strap in and I get ready, my dad is there with me. And then my motivation further to do the right thing, be a leader, not be confrontational with coaches and be coaching. All of that comes with I want to coach. And me being a coach-minded, I'm always want to be the player that I ask of the kids. Because right now I'm focused on coaching kids. So both of those things, I know that, I got kids watching. I can't be out there, getting ran over or whatever, and then you go to practice and try to tell them how to tackle. So a lot of that stuff come from me just upholding what I say I am. You know what I'm saying? How good I really am. And it's an every play thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring that motivation every single play. And that's where I get it from. So, yeah. Man, that's another one. Another good question. What drives me? I feel like the love of the game, man. Like, I really fell in love with the game of football. As you can see, my TV is always on NFL Network or film, or I just, I fell in love with it. So that's my drive. My drive is to learn more about the game, learn more about the position. Like I started playing cornerback, DB. So I just transitioned into playing linebacker maybe 4 years ago. So I'm still new in line. I'm still learning. I'm still going over drills, X's and O's, and, gap fields. I'm just a student of the game. So that's what drives me is my love of the game. And my slogan, see me on the field. Anytime I'm on the field, I just get that feeling, man. I feel good. So that's really what drives me. And the second part of your question was dope. I don't know. I feel like somebody should tell me what my thing is. I feel like my thing is energy, or my secret weapon is, energy. But to me, in my mind, it would be focus, because when I'm out there, I be so focused, man. Like a lot of people that come to see me, they be like, "Oh, did you see me in the crowd, or did you hear me yell?" Man, listen, when I say I be so locked in and focused, when I put that helmet and them pads, and when I strap everything on, I'm focused. To me, that's my superpower, you know what I'm saying, on the field, because I feel like I'm more focused than the man across me. If I'm going against a tight end and I work more than him, I studied more than him, I ran more routes than I ran more suicides than him, I hit more hills than him. I feel like I'm more focused than the person I'm going against. So that's my superpower. When I see them throw that screen to the running back on my side and I'm playing linebacker and he roll my way, I feel like I got him. He ain't no way I'm making a tackle for sure. And that's where a lot of my big hits and the fan favorites and the flexing, all that come from just the energy and the focus of I'm focused on one thing. And I don't look at the game total. I take one play. I'm gonna be the best. Read this play. So I think the focus is my biggest thing. I don't know if I would say my fans would probably, think the antics and the playing around and the flexing and the big hits and all that. That's why I say maybe that's a question that I do want to know from my fans. What is my biggest strength to y'all? I mean, like I said, the transition into linebacker was totally different for me. It was a challenge, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I think my biggest thing is my mind, man. I'm real cerebral about the game, so I'll be in and out of, coverages and pulling linemen, and just I get so far into the X's and O's. I think that's my superpower, to focus on the game. But hey, that's just me. I don't know.
What are some goals for you for like your upcoming season, and what are some goals for you for your career?
Okay, another good question. Right back. This season, as far as my goals, first of all, for arena, I definitely want to get I want to get into the next level of my arena, because I've been playing semi-pro for a while now, and I'm just trying to make that transition. So this year is really my transitional year from semi-pro to arena. I played both for the past 2 years. This will be the third playing both. So this is my transition year. And I'm trying to go deeper into the arena. I'm trying to get, Ohio Bliss and the league. And I'm trying to just be a veteran. You know what I'm saying? Start being more of a leader. So that's my thing this year. I want to be that guy. When I was coming up, I had leaders. I had vets that taught me the game. You know what I'm saying? Not so much taught me the game, but gave me guidance. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this year is my year to, be a veteran and do all that type of stuff. And I want to transition out of semi-pro and into arena. And the next step after that, I want to focus on coaching. And all that stems behind this year. I want to have a good year and transition into a full-time arena and then into coaching. So that's my goal for this year. Win a championship. Obviously, that's always the goal. Get some work in, get better. All of that, man. All of that. I think I want to have a year of accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Medals, goals, rings, however you want to monetize it. But I want to have a good season, man, as far as transitioning into the arena and going higher. You know what I'm saying? Going higher and winning. So that's pretty much it. I want to be that coachable player, so that when I transition into coaching, I can be speaking from experience. So this is my year to do that. This is my year to be a vet and just be a leader.
Well, that's a wrap, folks. See you guys next time on the Beyond Sports Podcast.